All right, what is up? What is up? Whew. I'm full of energy tonight. I wouldn't have been sleeping anyway, so I'm glad we're streaming. I am pumped. Bets are looking good. Donuts went crazy tonight. I know everybody's happy. I've seen the chat. The energy in the chat is just different when everybody's winning. And listen, I get it. Nobody wants to lose. I'm happy everybody's smashing. Hope you guys are making a ton of money tonight. Hope you guys are just killing it out there, enjoying a Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow's Friday, so it's always a good day, right? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Woo! Okay. I'm excited. I am excited. And I'm going to kick off with Paolo Banchero. Listen, I am psyched about Banchero's line being 21.5 again. We have been playing his over. We've been parlaying or playing it together with his points and assists. I think this is a great spot to go back to the well in a decent matchup. Not the best matchup, not the worst against the Knicks defense. But Paolo really is like the only guy. He's really the only guy for Orlando that you can rely on. Like his minutes are insane. All the guards play like 23 to 26 minutes. I think trying to guess who's going to get the minutes on what night is kind of a losing game there. He's super consistent, averaging 18.5 field goal attempts per game. He's like Steady Eddie. He's just Steady Eddie. He's kind of like SGA is around his 30-point prop. Paolo's right there around 21, 22 points. He's exceeded this line in 61% of his games this year on the road and 7 of his last 10. The man actually shoots 2 more field goal attempts per game on the road. He averages 18.5 on the road. And then when you just look at his home splits, he averages only 15 actually. So it's a little over 3 differential, how many shots he takes on the road versus how many shots he takes at home. Maybe he's more aggressive. Maybe it's game flow. Maybe he feels like he's got to do more for his team. The guy's a stone cold stud in a small market, not getting a lot of love, but we're showing him love here tonight. He shoots the 3. I mean, what can he do? Banchero over 21.5 points. And also, I don't think that there's anything wrong with looking at his assist prop. And dare I say that I have a little bit of interest in doing what I like to call, I've coined this phrase, so TM here, TM is the player prop. What was my phrase? I forgot it already, so I guess you guys can have it. It wasn't like a ladder. It's not a ladder, but it's like a player prop stacking, PPS, player prop stacking. And I think that is I'm on the wrong game because I have another play out here for this one. That is a fine option here with Banchero. I wanted to see what his live line on assists are. 5.5. Yeah, this would be a smash at 4.5. I'm curious to see if any line opens at 4.5. 5.5 is still pretty good. But if it is, I mean, he really is like right above and below that line. So if this line opens anywhere at all at 4.5, which it probably won't if it's a minus 125 at 5.5. So what's that? 6 for that and 21. So 22. What's his combos at? I'm just curious to see points and assist combos. Holy smokes. Oh, it was a 21, 22, and 26, so 27.5. Yeah, that's not terrible, but I think his line, we've been playing his PA at 26, so I'm going to play the points here at over 21.5, and that's the first play of the day. That is one of the favorite plays I have right now. I mean, we have limited games out. It's a little bit late, or a little bit early, I should say, I guess, for the slate tomorrow. Not all the lines are out. Not all the games are out. Some of the games are going on now. I've got the Bulls up here. DeRozan's, he's coming on strong in the second quarter. Okay, good. He's getting some points here. That's good for the fam. Not sure what other bets you guys have going in that one. We can take a look at that periodically throughout the night. Notifications are so delayed. Yeah, listen, I think that it was definitely slow getting started tonight. I noticed that it was slow getting people moving in here and stuff too. I think it's like some weird thing between StreamYard and YouTube or whatever. You never know. It's the algorithms. Listen, guys, just want to say that I appreciate you guys, really, like I do. Like I am a month into this, essentially. We're nearing 500 subs, which is insane, literally insane. And I'm having a fun time doing this with you guys. So Hope you guys like this too. Appreciate all the positive feedback and comments. Please continue to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When I watch these analytics back afterwards, I've got like 50% people that are subscribed and 50% people that aren't. That means that when we're getting, 40, we're kind of like all over the place. Some nights we get 40 or 50 on this stream, high 30s usually. Some nights we get 60 to 80. It's like it's all over the place. It's literally like YouTube's algorithm. I don't know. We try to figure it out, but nobody knows it exactly. However, basically what I'm getting at is there are about half of the people that are watching this video at any given time, at least, especially live, are not subscribed already. So, you know, just pull your phone up, pull your iPhone, your Android, whatever you got, and just tap the little bell. It's free. It doesn't do anything for you, but it does a lot for me. So I appreciate you guys. All right, Paolo Banchero. I think it's Paolo. I don't know. I think I say his first name wrong, but it's Banchero, and we love his 21.5 points. I wouldn't be surprised if that bumps to 22.5 tomorrow, because I think that this is a line people have been smashing. I know it's a low implied total. However, he's really the only consistent guy that I would bet on for minutes and points in that game. I wanted to look at that Charlotte Wizards game. That's going to be a bloodbath. That's going to be an ugly game on all sides. Just two pretty terrible teams. But first, I have an under. Who's ready for an under? Anybody excited about unders? Listen, nobody bets unders, but I'm going to attempt to do the impossible here, and I'm going to bet an under. And it's going to be regarding a guy that we bet his overs a little bit here and there. But I'm going to bet the under. Bam. Under 20.5 points and assists for Buddy. Now, let me tell you why. I don't know. I researched tonight, but I didn't write anything down for whatever reasons. Okay. First things first. Not a great matchup. Pelicans defense is pretty tough, allowing the 8th fewest points per game. They're a little bit better against the assists, giving up 26.9 per game to opposing teams. But we know this team can get hot and blow out a game here. Now, let me see. I wanted to look, and I should have looked before, but I forgot. I wanted to look at what the total is here. 6.5 point spread. So they're thinking that, even at home, the 76ers can keep this kind of close. Maxi's out. I mean, I just think that there's a real possibility, like the Pelicans did against the Pacers, that they just run away with this game. Now, they don't do it all the time. They're a good, not great team, but I just feel like they're too good compared to the 76ers right now. And the 76ers are banged up. I just think that this is a game that could get away from him. Even if it doesn't, I don't have a ton of concern. Buddy has played about 29 to 32 minutes. His average is literally 32 minutes the last 10, but he had one game in there that was for 44 against Miami, and he hit the over in that game. He had another game against Cleveland. He had 35 minutes, hit the over again. But then since then, even with 33 minutes, his minutes have come down slightly, but they're still pretty high, but he's hit the under in 8 straight games. Literally under in 8 straight games. Only had one hook for us. It would have been, or I'm sorry, not a hook. He would have been just under at 20. Otherwise, we're looking at 19, 14, 15, 10, 17, 18. He's just not reliable. And I think this is a perfect spot to take an under in a potential game that I think personally could potentially be a blowout, even though the books don't agree. And maybe I'm going out on a limb and being too cute here or too smart for my own good. But I just truly think that Buddy's hit the under in some games that should have been more competitive for him. And without Maxey, without Embiid, obviously, without coming, this team just they have no identity. They just have no identity. And Buddy's not that guy. His field goal attempts are kind of all over the place. But even last game, he shot 17 times against Memphis, only had 18 points and assists. So even what I'm saying is even in a high volume shooting game, I just don't think he's going to get there. He averages 5 made field goals a game. He's not a guy that gets to the line at all, literally at all. And, he's been chucking the 3. He averages about 7 attempts per game. Let me see. This is something else that could just sweeten it. I'm just curious about something about the 3-point matchup. Yeah. So Buddy's been playing all over. He's been playing the 3. He's been playing the 4. So it's where does he end up lining up? But I wanted to see what their 3 points allowed were for forwards. The Pelicans. I'm just curious. This could be good or could be bad for him, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just curious. It never hurts to have more in your favor when you're making a bet. Let's see. Power forwards, small forwards. Let's take a look here. They're like middle of the road, literally like middle of the pack. So not good, not terrible. Yeah, it's no problem. It doesn't really hurt the argument. It definitely doesn't hurt the argument. It doesn't really help the argument either. But this is just a great under spot for me personally. So I'm going to take the under here. A Thunder under. I love it. A Thunder from down under. Listen, Paulo. Okay. And alt 4.5 assists. You could do that on ESPN Bet. Yeah. I like the 4.5 a lot. Waiting the circuit. Listen, James is just here for the cigar vid. It's funny. I looked at an old video and not an old video. I looked at a video from when I first made that little clip and I played it and it was like, I don't know what it's called, but when you hover over a thumbnail on YouTube and it shows you like a preview of the video, that was the preview of the video. So we've got like an hour-long stream here of like, things on the board, betting plays on the board and everything. And the one thing, the little clip that YouTube grabbed as like a little preview of the video is the freaking cigar video, literally from start to finish. Like it was perfect. It was hilarious. I was dying. I was like, are you kidding me? Like that's what YouTube wants to show. But listen, I mean, who am I to deny the people what they want? I mean, if you want the cigar video, you'll get the cigar. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Do me a favor while you're here, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell. Hilarious. I have talked to a couple of people since that, and I do say a couple, and people are just like, that video is hilarious. It made my day, which I'm really happy because, you make something like that and you're like, okay, like I've got this stupid humor. It's me, like I think it's funny, but like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. If everybody else thinks it's like super weird or stupid or whatever. But I'm glad that you guys are sick and twisted like I am, and you guys can make, find some good humor and things like that, and that we can have fun here. That's what ultimately this has got to be about, right? Like we're doing this for, we're doing hour-long streams here. I know, Mitch talks about it all the time. We could do a 13-minute video or a 6-minute video of like bang, 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 bang. Here's 5 picks. And then, see you later. But like, this is like our interaction. This is like where we get to like hang out with you guys. We're not all in the same area. We don't all live in the same place. We all have busy lives and stuff. But like, this is our hangout. This is us just hanging out, talking some sports, talking betting, having a laugh. Listen, I'll talk about anything on these streams. You guys know from our even Saturday morning streams, we'll get into anything. We'll go off the rails. I've been known to go off the rails. So, all right. So those are truthfully my 2 favorite plays on the board. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of shopping with you guys, looking around. I do miss the odd shopper. I'll be honest. I've talked about it a lot. Ooh, I didn't look at CJ McCollum. I miss the odd shopper. I really do. Oh, guys, look it. It's here. Okay, I'm taking that off screen. CJ McCollum over 7.5. We're getting it again. Hold on, let me just double check. I don't think there's any reason not to be as excited as I am. Oh, I didn't snip Buddy Healed. Snip Buddy while we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, CJ's back. Literally like one of my most reliable plays. All right, I got Buddy. Enough of you, Buddy. CJ's back, and it's only a -120. Okay, I'm going to pull that off screen because you already know what's going to happen here. I'm going to bet it real quick. Actually, you know what? Well, whatever. I'll just put it on screen. Let me sign in. I just want to, make sure I'm already signed in. Good gracious. Excuse me. Let me just make sure there's no reason to be fearful. I mean, I guess even in a blowout, like he just hits this line all the time. He had 8 against Toronto. Point guards against the Pelicans. I know it's not a great scoring matchup by any means, but they're giving up the 5th most rebounds per game to the point guard position, and they're middle of the road, 9.14 per game against the opposing point guard. Let me just make sure. Let's do our due diligence here. He's only got 5.7 potential assists in the last 8 games. Let's narrow that down a little bit and just see if that changes anything. Nope, it's low, 4.3. So, man, this is close though. It's not as much of a plug and play as I would like, but he gets more of them on the road for whatever that's worth. His home and no, actually, I guess it's pretty much the same, just a smaller sample. Okay. Let's see. Has he played Philly? 1 game against Philly in November. Probably different circumstances depending on who Philly had in there and stuff too. But with Embiid, and he had 9. He only played 28 minutes in that game. His minutes. We only played 22 minutes against Toronto. Is that the worry here? Why did you only play 22 minutes against Toronto? You're the best, James. Listen, I love you guys for that. Does anybody know? Because I don't remember, and I can find out, but I'm just curious. Why did he? Was that a blowout? Was that a blowout game against Toronto? So it was the Pelicans in Toronto. What day was that? Let me see. Pelicans in Toronto played on the 5th. What's today? The 7th. So it's the Tuesday. Pelicans in Toronto. Pelicans. Oh, they smoked them. 138-98 or 139-90 or 98. So they smoked them. That's a blowout of a blowout. Okay. Whoop. There you go. That's a big one for me. But I feel pretty good about it. I've seen enough. Listen, what more do you guys want? I'm putting my own money on it. Like, I can't tell you anything else. Like, I could get into the analysis, but you guys know CJ McCollum 7.5 is just like one of those plays. I'm going to play it till it loses. I'm going to play it until it dies and burns me a few times. I don't want to be burned once. Burn me once. I'll come back to you. Burn me 2 or 3 times. Probably start thinking about it. Okay. Wow. I mean, shop these lines, guys, but like, I can't believe it. I am psyched that this just keeps coming out at 7.5. Made those 3 into a parlay. That's what the DGen stream is for. Listen, I know I don't want to see you guys lose the money. The DGen stream's got to be profitable. It's got to continue to be profitable. We've had good nights. We have bad nights. I think our good nights are way over our bad nights, but it's got to stay profitable. Okay. So just, take it easy. With that being said, it is the DGem stream. So Healed was, yes, under 20.5 points and assists. But this CJ play is better. Like, if you, not that you have to choose, but like if you're worried about your units or something, CJ really is like a unit and a half or a 2-unit play potentially. And then the Banchero play, I would say, is a solid unit. And then, if you really, I like the play. I like the under, but unders are uncomfortable for everybody. So I'm not going to lie to you and say like I love taking unders, but I think it's a good play, and I think this is where you take an under. I don't know. I think it lines up to being a good underplay. But now that's 2 plays in this game, so I'm out. Like, I'm done. I'm done with that game. I don't care what else I like. I'm gonna pull that off the board for you guys. Yeah, if is it out on underdog? Listen, guys, real quick. I'm gonna pull up underdog here. It is up on underdog. Okay. Yeah, I'll make an underdog slip. Listen, guys, I put the link at the top. If you guys can see it, it's at the top of the thing. It should be pinned. That I just had a quick partnership with Underdog. Not quick. Just set it up. I teased it out. I mentioned I'd have it at the end of next week. It's this week now. I have it. So it's code Hulk. But if you click that link, it brings you right there. I think if you put in $10, they'll match your 10 all the way up to $100. So you put in $100, they're going to give you $100 free on the site. Also, they will give you, and let me show you real quick. They will give you a special play, like a new customer special. And tomorrow, well, I didn't mean to blow it up full screen, but there it is. Tomorrow, the play is for Jason Tatum. So it would be so if you sign up and do this tomorrow, parlay it. You could probably do it right now. I think when you sign up, play that higher and play either the Banchero one or the CJ McCollum one. Is that on here too? Like, holy smokes. Oh, there you go. So if you want to go 2, go 2. If you want to go 3, throw them in there and throw that Tatum free square in, and bam. Like, that's wild. That would be a great play. So you get a free square and free money when you sign up. But please use that code if you're going to do it. I would truly appreciate it. That would go a long way towards like supporting the stream and supporting like people that want to partner with the stream. So yeah, that is incredible. I'm going to play that right here. I don't have a free square. Do I want to go crazy and throw another one in? See, this is what I do sometimes. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to throw like, I'll do these 2. And then I'll like be like, okay, I want to do these 2 and 2 more or something. And I think that's like generally a bad practice. Listen, I'm getting off the Pelicans game. I'm not going to talk about Pelicans anymore, actually. I don't want to, because I like the 2 plays I have already. And I don't want to be tempted to play a third one from that game. Not going to do it. So I had some interest in Kuzma, and I'm thinking. Well, guess what I'm thinking now, looking at this now. He's been playing the 5 lately. Excuse me, which I think Kuzma was like, what, is he 6'9"? I think when Kuzma was on the Lakers, was he playing the 3 at like the small forward spot? How tall is he? Is he like, is he 6'9"? Yeah, he's 6'9". Okay, so he's a big body, but like he's a small center. I mean, I want to play his points, but I just haven't been able to pull the trigger. And I'm wondering, not on here, but I'm wondering if the way to pull the trigger is just to make it like a half unit. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about that a little bit more. So far, like these are 2 plays. Oh, these 2 plays, and let's throw the Hield in there. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is here. Under. That's a 6x. That's a 6x. We're getting going here. Hawks and Grizzlies game. D Murray props. All right, let's look at that. I'm gonna circle back on Kuzma probably in the stream. Just 22.5 just seems high. Like, how are we getting Banchero, but Kuzma's at 22.5? It just, I mean, listen here. All right, let me just real quick. Last 7 of 10 games, Kuzma, 24.3 points per game he's averaging. He has gone over in 7 of the last 10, 8 of the last 5. His only game under was against the Lakers, which is odd, kind of. I would have thought he went over, but even in a tough matchup against Orlando, he had 25. And now he faces like a terrible Hornets defense in a relatively high total. I think if I remember, in like a close game where both teams stink, but like, who cares, right? Like, we don't care. We're just betting on it. So like, as long as the game's close, which it should be, yeah, 3-point game, 227 point total. Neither one of these teams can stop anybody. Like, I don't know. That kind of screams. That there's a play there, right? Okay, hold on. While I'm here, what I want to do is I just need to snip it. I apologize. This is for the, for the Discord or whatever. Discord, Twitter, I got to post it a couple spots in case I end up going with this. There, now I got it. It's a minus 110 too. So the lean is slightly to the over, which, can you imagine if they bump it down to 21.5? They bump it down. If that's 21.5 tomorrow, like if you're watching this video tomorrow, that's 21.5. I like it a lot, even more so. I mean, like, how could I not? I'm really considering it at 22. So, all right, you wanted to look at Atlanta and Murray. Here's the thing, guys. I want to be honest with you guys. I'm going to talk real honest about something real quick. Like, I notice personally, like, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, that I start to like certain plays. I like certain guys, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Like Luka's points, like and triple double, like it just hit again tonight too. We hit our Luka play tonight. The points and rebounds, the points hit, like everything hit, right? The triple double hit, like, so it's good to have these guys that we play and that we know his line. CJ McCollum's becoming my guy, like a guy I always play at over 7.5. It's starting to become a thing. But with that being said, I don't want to be so, apologize while I multitask. I don't want to be so set and like only playing certain guys that like I miss other plays or stay away from other plays. So because of that, like I'm trying to branch out, and I'll be honest and say like it's a little uncomfortable. I'm posting that in the Discord. The McCollum one's going right in there right now. That's too good not to have in there. So like, yeah, and like Murray's a guy that I know the community's been on a little bit. Like I know our Discord's been on it quite a bit and stuff, and we've had mixed results. We've had some smash plays and we've had some like duds, and it's like, yeah, what did he have? 2 rebounds last game. Let's look at something. I'm curious. Because let's do this then. It's a super small sample size, but let's just see like how many. Oh, I'm in an assist. Let's just see how many. I'm just curious about his like potential rebounds and stuff, and like what was his rebound? How many rebound chances did he have? He had 9.3 rebound chances, which for like a. Can I sort any other way? Not really. That's fine. These are all like centers and stuff. I'm just curious to know, like who's a guard that is like a mediocre rebounder, like Rozier even 7.3. So he had the rebound chances. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I apologize. I don't know why that reset on me. Let's see. He had 6 rebound chances. So like slightly lower than his average of 9, which was for the season that it had gone to. Yeah, like, so he had a slightly fewer rebound chances, but like, I'm gonna pull that and then I'm gonna sign out of this so I can just keep doing this so it stops giving us that notification. He had like a little bit fewer rebound chances, but like he just laid an egg. Listen, but it's it's betting. It's NBA. Guys are gonna do that. They're gonna lay eggs sometimes. So let me look at it and see if we think it's worth going back to the well on him. So I think we want to look at his rebounds and assists, right? Like that's probably the place we'd start. Look at it. It's 14 and a half. What was it last time? Wasn't it 12 and a half when we were playing it? Let me pull it back up. Let me blow this back up for you guys. Oh, you know what? I also put out a thing on Twitter about a game, a bet against the spread, actually, and I just distracted, but I just want to see, did that hit? What did I put out? Under 233 points. Oh, that's going. No, that's over, right? What's going on in this game? How's DeRozan doing? DeRozan's not out there. Here we go. Where's our box score? Just give me the box score. Real quick. DeRozan's got yes. He went crazy in the second quarter. 15 and 2, so 17. Okay, good. We're well on our way there. All right. Man, Vucevic had 11 points in the first quarter, and DeRozan had 2 maybe, or none and just 1 assist. I think none and 1 assist. And I was like, oh boy. Ooh. Okay. In the fourth quarter, that should hit the under. It'd be close, I think, but I think that'll hit the under. Raptors doing their part. Thank you, Raptors. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep an eye on that too, because that's another one I put out on Twitter today. It's a weird play. I don't usually take unders or anything like that. I don't usually bet game lines, but all back. We're back, okay? Let me answer your question. Murray, wasn't his line 12 and a half? Or was it 14 and a half when we were betting it? Actually, I can tell you too. I can look at it over here. No, maybe it was wait. Oh, point rebounds and assists. No, maybe it was. Maybe it was. It hasn't been 12 and a half for a couple of games now. Okay. So juice to the over. Let's see. Right? Yeah. 14 and a half juice to the over. What was his? Okay, so we know he laid a dud on rebounds, right? But what was his assist like last game? We'll look at last game and then just stretch that out a little bit. Dejounte Murray had 10.8 potential assists. Wait, did it again. Had 11 potential assists last game. I got to imagine that's right about where his average has been without Trae Young. Let's look at what is he had 5-6 games without Trae Young. 13. So it's a little lower. He had 11 potential assists. Normally he gets like 13.3. So his rebounds should bounce back, right? Like there's 6.5 juice to the under or lean to the under. I wouldn't say juice, but lean to the under. So, okay. So let's say he gets 5 rebounds. Okay. So he gets 5 rebounds here. Let's be conservative. That leans to the over. So that puts us right at 14. He gets 9 assists. Do I think there's a big edge here? Probably not. Probably not a huge edge. But last 4 games, guys have hit the over on their assist prop against Memphis. Cameron Payne, Dennis Schroeder, Mike Conley, and Monty Morris. So same team there. But Look at his points too. I just want to look at everything. His points are 23 and a half. What did I look up? I gotta look back at Kuzma later. Memphis's defense. Not allowing a lot of points. So I wouldn't touch him on points. 7.68 rebounds per game and then 8.85. 8.85 assists per game to point guards is like middle of the road. But his rebound, they're allowing more rebounds. So if he can bounce back on rebounds and his assists are leaning to the over, I think that's a decent option. But I don't know. I don't know if I like it enough to play it. Maybe like a half unit potentially. Or What if we did that and then looked at his rebounds? No, we gotta be able to go lower than that, right? No, we can't. Just like an under 8.5 rebounds. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. I got every night. If you guys watch all these streams, every time, right? Every time I do that, every time I'm so disappointed. My face has to be like just dejected. Just like you just said something mean about my mother or something like no reason for that. um his rebounds are 6.5 lean to the under. Okay. So something I like to do sometime. Just something I like to do from time to time is take the under 8.5. Let's say he doesn't go crazy on rebounds, right? But he hits his over on assists. Or can we even outline the assists a little bit? Let's sweeten this action a little bit. What if we just went, ooh, come on, no, give me like, am I going to get a 6 anywhere? No, not Bogdan. Oh, that's not as good as I wanted. Okay. I guess we'd have to go with, unless I just did 8.5. But then you go with this over on, I mean, because if he bounces back on rebounds, but he's not getting 8.5, is he? Come on. That's an interesting thing. I wonder if that is silly to do something like this. Probably. 14.5 is fine, I guess. I just I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think I'm talked into it. I need to look into it a little bit more, I guess, and see if I want to risk it, essentially, I guess. But I don't think it's terrible. I mean, he's due for a little regression. So, like I said, even if he comes back with 4 or 5, then he should hit it because his assists are lean to the over. So I think overall it's a decent play. I don't think I have enough there. I'm going to bet it right now, though. That's my thing. Python, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, friend. Listen, we haven't even really talked about like the game of the night tomorrow night. And I don't even know if there are lines out, truthfully. I don't think there was, but now there are. LeBron, they've been sticking that line right at 25.5. His game logs against Giannis are actually, you know what? Let's look at Giannis first. Yeah. I could get behind that play right there. As a matter of fact, I think that like I mean, this is just how's his Achilles look? Is Achilles okay? Maybe got the inside scoop. How's Giannis's Achilles? Scoring's been down a little bit. But like, come on. It's the Lakers, big game, LeBron. Giannis has got to love that, right? Like he's a little bit like I don't know, cocky or whatever. Like he should be. Like he's a little bit like he wants to show the world that he's that guy on the main stage, right? Like he's got to. Only took 15 attempts against Golden State. He's got to tear them up, right? I think Giannis is interesting here. Anything else? What about Dame? With Giannis, Dame is really like a what's Dame's threes at? Actually, I'm gonna snip that because I think I'm gonna end up playing that, to be honest. I think I have interest in that just for like this game script and the reasoning behind it. And it's not like the Lakers are allowing the 20th, or I'm sorry, the 10th most points per game, the 9th most rebounds per game, the 25th. I mean, maybe I should look at his PRA. What's his PRA at? 49.5. It's got a 62% hit rate on that. 70% hit rate over the last 10 games. Now, last 5. Yeah, he's been better on the road too. All right, let's look actually. Let's just take a look. I think that's a fine play. I think the points I'm pretty interested in. Okay, juice to the over. So definitely, definitely juice to the over there. What was his 30 and a half? So 31 rebounds, juice to the over. All right. I mean, that's about right, I guess. Um, I'm just curious to see, is there anything with Lillard? Lillard's assists are heavily juiced to the under, like surprisingly. And then rebounds, Davis's rebounds are juiced to the under too, which is good for Giannis to gobble up. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I think, I guess I'm just trying to debate between, do I like what's his points and rebounds at actually? Um, Points and rebounds. What are his points and rebounds? Man, is that just the play? No, maybe just the points. But his rebounds are so juiced. So is it they think they don't think he's gonna get to his point? Look, they're giving him 12 rebounds here. I mean, they're giving him 12 rebounds. Let me see. What has he done against Anthony Davis? 10 rebounds, 7, 14, 9, 12, and 11. Yeah, maybe the play's just the points, man. I really want to get behind that, but I think I'm just going to take the points. And I am going to take it right now, too. And that's just, honestly, guys, this is just for like, I don't forget because I have a tendency to forget. And then I'm like, man, I didn't even bet any of the plays I have. And to be honest, like betting them is one, like if I'm giving you guys the plays, it means I'm going to put my money on it too. And two, so I think that's important. And two, like I want to be able to track them. And the easiest way for me to track them is just to throw them in my apps too. So this game is interesting. So it's a 1-point game. We could do a SGP for this game, right? I mean, come on. How is Dame? Well, the problem is that either one of them, you know, all the historical game data is not with the two of them together, really. How about in LA? Right? It's in LA. I think it's in LA. Yeah. In LA. Let's see. Okay, let's just do this. I'll pull right up here. Ads, and more ads. Okay. In LA, 41, 18, 35, 31, 40. Man, he's played a lot of games in LA, huh? Not many home games for Dame, but these are all with Portland. Shooting 25 attempts per game. And now, I don't know if I want to play. Well, okay. Yeah. This is for the SGP, though. Where'd he go? Okay. Lakers give up a lot of threes, don't they? Maybe the play's just Lillard's threes. Although if he's hitting threes, he's probably hitting what's his 3-point attempts? 8.5. How are his home and road splits? Is he chucking more away? Okay, those are on the road. 8.5. And how many is the average at home? Well, same. Right? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if so his game logs are interesting, but like I said, like this is he's on a completely different team. So I think that there's only limited. I already had Giannis pulled up too. That's what I was looking at. I think there's only limited accuracy here with this. I think maybe, okay, so if we're going to build out an SGP, because this is the DJ stream, okay, for a small unit play, let's go right to the well, take the Giannis points. And then, man, do we just run it back with LeBron's points? He, like, didn't shoot it all last game. He, like, didn't care. He was, like, give the ball to D'Angelo Russell 'cause Russell was hot. But even if that happens and you've got what's can we not play do we not have Russell's stats? Anything for Russell? Hmm. I got nothing for D'Angelo Russell, right? Not missing it. That's odd. How about Brooke Lopez 3-pointers? Let's see. Is it over point 0.5? Oh, over 1.5? No, that's a little bit steep. Brooke Lopez, though. Over 10.5 points. Might not be a bad little piece here to add to the mix. Not threes. 10 plus. What was his line? So it's plus 224 if I add it there, and plus 274. Okay. I don't think that half point makes a big difference. So if I'm going to take it, I would take it. And then let's see. We need a Giannis. I don't want to just take all his regular lines. So like a 10 plus rebounds, maybe. How about my boy Hachimura? What do we think about him? Do we think he struggles? It's possible he struggles in this matchup. I do think he might struggle to score in this matchup. Or does AD really struggle? Let's take a look. Actually, you know what? Let's look up that. Anthony Davis. Actually, I should have copied. I'm going to copy this one. This is the one that's harder to remember. Anthony Davis game logs versus Giannis. Let's take a look and see if there's anything. What's his history like with him? Had some good rebounding games, huh? 16, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. What's Davis's rebounding line? 13 and a half? I almost want to take the under. I almost want to take the under as like a straight up play. Holy smokes. There it is. Man, should I take something out here? I don't think we need all this now. What was it at? What if we go Giannis? Yeah, I like that. I think that's fine right there. Who sells this parlay, guys? LeBron assists? You want me to throw LeBron assists in? Listen, the other night, somebody was like, throw this in. And I think I did the Kobe White under first quarter points. And it was like the reason the parlay lost. LeBron assists. What was his assist? Does he got like oh yeah, what is it? 4+ is like always consistent. But is that going to add anything? I don't want to go his 8.5 assists. That's too high. 5+ is pretty good. Plus 600. I mean, you're not getting much else, but sure. Made something, you know? Gosh, if he gets 3 assists, we'll be like, okay, here it is. This is it. This is officially the one. Sprinkle play for fun. DGen stream. Listen, every DGen stream, I could put together one parlay like this. We could pick a game we like and like group this, like all of us, you know, and like ultimately, yeah, I'm the one with the mic or the not well, the mic, yeah, but like the one with the mouse. So I'll be like, you know, I might be selecting, but like here, like let's do it together. Let's do this. So there you go. Let's throw that. I'm gonna throw that in for a small unit play. Actually, I gotta play it now, otherwise I'll forget. So I can't do to win on this, but let's see. What is there you go. To win a unit. I did slightly under, because let's be completely honest with you. I did slightly under to win a unit, just 'cause I don't feel like taking it out and putting it back in. But there we go. There's our Team DGen stream parlay. I will post that in the Discord. Again, that's not a full unit. That is just a fun thing for us to sweat together. Okay. Let's check underdog again, because I have a little more interest in what about the Giannis? Man, the double-double seems pretty good, right? What does this do? Let's see. 10x or just 6.5? Oh, man, I think I like the 10x then. What about his first? I'm just curious. Like, I didn't look up any first quarter or anything stats, but my goodness, they can be profitable. So you can do first quarter on here. Um, let's see here. Wow, 8.5 first quarter points for Giannis. I really want to like that, but like the data doesn't really speak to it. How has he done 13 AD against Milwaukee first quarter points? Oh, 7.5? I thought it was gonna be 6.5. Man, this 13.5 rebounds. This um what's his points and his rebounds and assists at? Oh, I see why his rebounding line's so high. Because he has been smashing the rebounds lately. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Still, I kind of like the under. This is a competitive game. This could be a big game. Like this could go a long time. I don't know if I want to take any unders really in this game. That's why I know why I rethought building that parlay out. Um, First quarter would drive you mad. Don't do it. Refs, coaching, basically all the things that drive us mad about betting in general, just on like a shortened, compacted scale, right? T6, basically all the things that drive us insane the whole time, the entire time. Okay. What's another play? I think I got all the plays I listed, but what is I looked at Kuzma's points, right? It's 22.5. Yeah. Let's look at first quarter props. It's gotta be somebody. I can't help it. I'm a degenerate. That's why we're all here. Hi, my name is David, and I identify as a degenerate, specifically regarding gambling. And I just did a plus 600 parlay. Also, the other reasons I'm here are I can't stop betting first quarter prop lines. Thank you. That is my confession, as Usher said. Let's see, Minnesota, Cleveland. Minnesota lines are out. Gobert. How about Gobert's? Actually, you know what? Hold on. For the sake, okay, good. I didn't put AD on here. I don't want AD on here. Really, what I should be doing is looking for nothing for Gobert. I want to look at things that are juiced on here and then betting them over there. Okay, let's see if we can find a play or two that are quite juiced over here that will be available over there. Let's see. Just click through real quick. I'm just curious. This is what we would use the optimizer for, though. The odds finder. Kyle Kuzma's over on his threes. Okay, let's take a look. Over 1.5 threes. Ah, look at that. That's not bad. Let me look up Kuzma's threes. That could be a decent play. They already got us. We tried to get them, and they got us. Kuzma's three-pointers. I mean, it is a good matchup. Let's be honest here. Whoops. I might be able to be talked into that play. Let me see if I can find a better one. Something I like more. And if I can't, nope. Prizepicks never has lines out at nighttime when we're here. That's the only thing about the DGen stream. No Prizepicks. Something that's super juicy. Over 2.5 rebounds. I hate taking guard rebounds. Yeah, he's not a rebounder. I'm not gonna justify that with a response. Miles Bridges. I'm not a Miles Bridges player, but I see the value. I think we could do better. I'm losing interest in this game specifically to be the one. Brandon Miller over 2.5 assists. Okay. Maybe. It's not bad, but again, I think we can find something that not only matches with the odds, but also the data. That's really what I'm looking for. Banchero. Beautiful. Love Banchero. Franz. Brunson's assists if he plays, but um, yeah, if he plays, and I don't know, is he gonna come back completely healthy? That's an interesting one. Brunson's assists if he plays. What's another? Let's skip that game. Oh, we have no lines out yet. I want to see what Shy's line opens at. Actually, I didn't even talk about it. I should look up Shy's line. Thank you for spelling it out for me. Game log. I just want to see. Interesting, guys. Just interesting. Never hit 30 points against Miami. It's interesting, right? Has not hit 30 points against Miami. What did we bet? His under 12.5 rebounds and assists. I like that. That's going to be a line I'm looking for. Actually, I'm just going to say that now. Shy's under 12.5 rebounds and assists line is a line. If it's at that tomorrow, I have to take it. He's not anywhere, right? Can you guys get Shy's line anywhere under 12.5 rebounds and assists? Probably not. But if you can, please let me know and then put it in chat because that's important. That will be important. Extreme tilt leads to chase betting. He made you have to pick up extra hours at work the next day. I don't hate it. Nothing out. They got all the Miami plays out. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have read some news and notes for you guys real quick. LeBron questionable. Been questionable forever. Anthony Davis probable with the Achilles. Giannis probable with the Achilles. Brunson knee questionable. Jeremy Grant hamstring questionable. Wendell Carter Jr. knee questionable. Trey Mann growing questionable. Luke Kennard knee doubtful. And Tumani Kamara illness questionable. Just so you guys know. That is your news and notes section. Listen, I really want Shy in here somehow, but I can't. And I'm just going to click around until it shows up. No, I won't. But that is a game that's an interesting game to target too. That's definitely one worth looking at. If Miami can keep it close, I mean, this game's just going to blow up, right? No lines out for Houston either. I had a Houston play I liked the other day, and then I was going to look at and see if they've bumped the line. What's Murray? Murray's got to be 14.5, right? We looked at Murray, didn't we? I know the team liked Murray. It's available. It is available. Oh, that's what I was doing though too. Let's look and see if we can find a bumped line that we can throw in. Something available. Actually, I think I might have a better way to do this too. Slightly less tedious. Capella's rebounds. Hold on. Let me see something real quick here. Where is it? Right here. That. Move that. Okay. Tobias Harris under 6 first quarter points. That's my last play, I think. Oh, this whole time? You know what then? I think I like this one better. There we go. I'll enter that. Banchero. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a Shy play on this. Let's do $15 on it. Okay. I will share that in chat. And also, I will put that in the Discord right now. Put that in the Discord right now. Terry Rozier. I'll look at Terry. Yeah, throw your guys' questions out. Listen, gotta put the slide up to get questions. I'll put the slide up. Q and A. We have fun here, don't we? We have fun. Okay. There's your slip. Banchero over 21.5 points. McCollum over 8.5 or 7.5 rebounds and assists. Healed lower than 20.5 points and assists. Giannis over 30.5, and Tobias lower than 6 first quarter points. Sorry, T6, I can't do it. Just put me in there. I'm a degenerate just like the rest of us. Okay, let's look at Rozier. Pull him up over here too. Nothing. Okay, so not out yet over here. So we're back to trusty DK. DraftKings is the one that always has the odds out for us. That's why I'm always on DraftKings. I mean, I think you guys probably have noticed that already. But if you haven't, that's the reason. It's just because they always have the, oh yeah, I can't look at the odds there or the line there, but I can look at the data at least. They always have the info out for us. That's why. All right, so I won't have any odds for them or anything though. Rozier's this. I'm probably going to come out at 5.5, which I'm curious about. Let me see. Rozier's assists are probably going to come out at 5.5. I said. Okay. I don't have a strong lean on that. I don't think I like it. If his points are at 15.5, I am interested in the over. If they're at 16.5, I want to look at something else potentially. So if they're 15.5, and if his PRA is at 25.5, I think that's a good play on the over. 25.5 PRA. I, for some reason, have a feeling that they're going to go with 26.5 PRA, though. The under was on Buddy's points and assists. Under 20.5, Buddy Hield points and assists. If you are Mike, see you, bud. I see you all the time on Twitter. We've talked a lot on Twitter. If you are playing it on Underdog, Mike, I mentioned that I have a code for you guys if you want it. 100% deposit match, and you get a free play when you sign up too. So like a Tatum over 0.5 points or whatever. So let me know if you want that. It is posted. Should be pinned in this this chat. But so yeah, that was the play on Underdog. I'll also post that in the Discord. But I posted that right here. I know that doesn't help you come up on screen, but you can click it in chat. Okay, wait a minute, guys. We need an update. Where did that game end? I had it at 233.5. Oh my gosh. Silliness. Hold on. Let me just see if I can pull up. Let me just see if I can pull up the Twitter. Right? My math is right here. Where is my Twitter? Holy smokes. Let me pull it up here. Oh, was it 233 exactly? I might have hooked. That's weird. I think I might have hooked. I don't think it was 233.5. Might have just literally hooked on that because I posted at 233. So unless I mistyped it today, literally had like a tie. I'm sorry, not even a hook, a tie. That's crazy. What are the freaking odds? Was it really 233? 233 voided. That's so dumb. Dang. Thought I had it. Literally tied. Are you kidding me? What are the odds? This is crazy. What's going on here? DeRozan, 18-3. It's 21. Looking good. Close game. Perfect. That should hit. The 26.5. I don't want to count my chickens. You know what they say. But the 26.5 should hit. So if you played that from the Discord today, the over 26.5 DeRozan points and assists, that looks good. So we should have a nice 100% undefeated day. Feeling good. Donuts went crazy. I'm going to go 2-0. Listen, nothing wrong with 2-0. 100%. That's how you market that. It's 100%. Blast. I don't really have any other plays right now, guys. Like that's what's out there. We've covered everything on the board. I mean, I love hanging out and chatting, but as far as plays go, like I don't really have anything else right now. We got a couple of lines that aren't out yet. Yeah, we got nothing for this game. Let me see. I don't think I have anything else, but let me just confirm. 76ers are 1-10 against the spread. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Look at this. Let's have some fun with you guys. Have some fun here. Don't know how I feel about that one. What is that? A plus 267? Sure. I'll enter that for 10 bucks. Hold on there. I'll put it back up. All right, so wait, before I do, I'm going to snip it. Look a little crazy. I don't think I'll post this in the Discord because, oh, come on. Can I not, is there not an easy way to snip this? To snip the whole dang thing? All right, maybe it's better when I bet it. Give me 1 second. I'll bet that one. Pelicans minus 7.5. And the under in the Hornets and Wizards game. Man, is that the game to take the under in? Oh, we'll go for it. Okay. It's done. This is what happens on the degenerate stream. I need to get out of here. Just bet that for no reason. I don't even bet these things. I don't even do these kinds of things. But look what you guys have done to me. Curry over 2.5 turnovers is automatic. Josh, where do you what app do you bet that on? Is that on all apps? I don't bet turnovers, but like maybe I should. Is that on all apps? Can I do? I don't even click into defense on these. Let's see. It's not defense though, right? Steals, alt steals. It's not turnovers. Steals and blocks. Yeah, where do you bet that? Just curious, Josh. Probably like ESPN Bet or one of those cool apps that we don't have in New York that we can't get. And is this? I don't know. I don't think I want to play anything else from here. I think there's a little bit of credence to like a Zion play, but I don't have a strong take on what that is. I like my plays actually a lot. So I'm not going to force it. Okay. It's like when the dealer leaves the table, right? In Vegas, they're like, any casino, they're showing you, no cards up their sleeve. They're walking away. That's what I'm going to do. Listen, you guys are the best. Okay. You guys are absolute best. The DGen stream is alive and strong, alive and well. I like the plays we've got. If you didn't get any, if you missed some from the beginning, just as soon as I'm done with the video, it'll be posted. Go back, rewind. Herbert Jones, I don't want to. I hit a Herbert Jones under recently, and then he went crazy and hit the over when I didn't bet him, thankfully. But like, I'm just going to stay away from him. So Herbert Jones is a play I'm not on because I have enough in that game already, and I'm not going to make 3 plays from that one. However, if you want his points, it's actually 10.5. Listen, there you go. That's my last piece of value for you right now. It's 10.5 on DraftKings. Okay? So if you want that play, you're going to make me look it up, aren't you? Just sitting here. That's what happens. I can't help it. Sheesh, that 10.5. It does seem pretty strong, doesn't it? I mean, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. 10.5 available on Underdog if you want it to. I thought they were actually maybe going to have an 11.5. I don't think we have a line out here, but I will look it up because I love you guys. Okay, nothing. Yeah, I'm just curious because FanDuel's pretty sharp. We talk about that a lot. FanDuel's sharp. All right, face is going on the screen because I can't be influenced to keep looking these things up. But listen, you guys are the best. If you didn't already, like the video. If you do, like, if you guys can comment on the video, even if it's literally a series of letters. I see some of you guys are awesome, and you know who you are. You always leave like a comment, whether it's a series of letters or something silly or crazy or stupid or whatever. Any comment, literally, even if it's mean, I'd appreciate if you didn't leave mean comments, but any comment, good, bad, or indifferent, boosts the video up, the algorithm. It's good for it. You know, go figure, YouTube. But you guys are the best. This DGen stream is fun. Tomorrow night is a possibility. We've got Saturday morning. We're gonna do a Saturday morning thing. It's gonna be a little different. And then I gotta stream Sunday for you guys. So unless I stream Saturday night for you instead. So we're gonna have 2 streams coming up this weekend. So appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are literally the best. I'll catch you in Discord because I'm gonna go post some stuff in there now and onto Twitter and stuff too. So I'll see you on the next stream. Wait. See you on the next stream. All right, team, that's a wrap for today's video. If you like the content, please like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel on your way out. I appreciate you. Catch you in the next video.